Hello students, good morning to all of you. Now today I will teach you English supplementary reader for all the sections of class 9. Here you will see chapter number 1, Gandhiji and a coffee drinker. This is part 2. Yesterday I taught you half of the chapter, Gandhiji and a coffee drinker. Today I will teach you another half part of the chapter. So see the book from here, you will see from that point. From here, Gandhiji answered with a peal of laughter. So see, as I told you, anybody who wanted to meet Gandhiji, certainly he pretended the sickness. In the same way, once a young lad felt ill. Now he reached in the Sabarmati ashram, and Gandhiji, as well as his subordinates and doctors, started his treatment. Gandhiji was a special kind of nurse who visited every day to each and every patient who were in his ashram. So see how the young lad pined or wished for a cup of coffee, and he didn't dare express his feelings just before Gandhiji. But however, he got an opportunity when Gandhiji self-offered him the same for eating something. So see, dear children, you see here, Gandhiji answered with a peal of laughter, "Oh, you old sinner, that's what you want." When the young lad requested him for the cup of coffee, certainly Gandhiji smiled and replied, "Oh, you are old sinner, you have already demanded for coffee. That is what you want." And then, seeing the look on the lad's face, then ultimately he saw his face and added, "You certainly shall have a cup of coffee. Yes, you will be granted a cup of coffee. Now anything else what you want? Light coffee will soothe your stomach. Certainly it will give relief to your stomach," as Gandhiji replied. Gandhiji said, "And what will you have with the coffee? So anything else? What do you want? Anything else? Just with the cup of coffee." So Gandhiji added, "I don't think you can make upma or dosa, but one toast would go well with coffee. I shall send you a drink." So first of all, Gandhiji said that if you need upma or dosa, so we cannot make upma or dosa, but I shall send you toast, warm toast with a cup of coffee. Yes, now I am going here, as Gandhiji replied, I am going from here and I will send a tray. With that, at a kind of parting word, Gandhiji left the room. The lad lay waiting. He could not believe his good luck. Coffee in Sabarmati ashram, and Gandhiji himself offering to send it in to him. So as the young lad didn't the same situation. He was very much surprised as Gandhiji had offered him a cup of coffee with warm toast in his ashram. So Gandhiji's cottage was at the other end of the ashram. A good way across the road, the lad could well imagine what would happen. Gandhiji would go to Kasturba in her kitchen and ask for coffee and toast. But it was an untimely hour. So as the young lad was laying there and he was dreaming, he was imagining himself how Gandhiji reached his home and asked Kasturba to prepare a cup of coffee for him, and as what had happened there he was imagining. But it was untimely hour. So Kasturba was sleeping that time. So wasn't it? How is it possible to awake her? The kitchen would be closed. Ba herself would be taking rest. Had it caused Gandhiji too much botheration? So I think as a land thought, Gandhiji didn't disturb. He did not want to bother or disturb his wife Kasturba that time. Some 20 minutes passed. What was that sound? The click click of Gandhiji's wooden sandal again. He heard the wooden sandal, the sound of wooden sandal of Gandhiji. Had the coffee been called off? So he thought perhaps he could not get coffee. His heart sank within him. So he was very hopeless. But there was Gandhiji carrying a tray covered with a white khadi napkin. The lad was dazed. What had really happened? So it was very much surprised. The situation was a very surprising situation. Why Gandhiji himself had taken a cup of coffee with that tray. Gandhiji was speaking. Now here is your coffee and toast. And mind you, I made the coffee myself. Now like a good South Indian, you will satisfy and I can make a good coffee. So Gandhiji replied him that I myself made this coffee for you, dear lad. But whispered the lad, why did you not ask someone else to bring this for me? I am so sorry I put you to this trouble. So the lad felt very shameful and requested Gandhiji, why you had prepared coffee for me? I am very, very shameful that time. Now, said Gandhiji, do not ruin your coffee. Cold coffee is bad coffee. So try to take coffee. Don't waste your time because cold coffee is a very bad coffee. You see, Baba was resting. I did not dare to disturb her. This is the time for rest for Kasturba. And then he said suddenly, well, I shall not leave now. Now someone will come for trade. And with that off he went. So Gandhiji asked him that somebody here will come back to you and he will take the tray from here. The coffee was light but excellent. The lad sipped as if it were nectar, just like Amrit. The coffee was looking just like nectar for the lad because Gandhiji himself had prepared the coffee. But he was troubled. He was very much disturbed that time. His mind's eyes saw Gandhiji opening the kitchen. Now he was just once again dreaming that how Gandhiji went to the kitchen night in the stove making the coffee and toast and carrying it to eat him. How he had prepared the coffee and toast and now he took the coffee and toast to him. In order not to disturb others, at the untimely hour he was overwhelmed. So Gandhiji didn't want to disturb anybody else, that's why he prepared himself. Now he was very much overwhelmed that time. So dear children, देखिए हमने आपको पहले भी बताया था कि किस तरह से गांधी जी के आश्रम में लोग जाने के लिए अन्य प्रकार के बहानों को ढूंढा करते थे। उसी बहानों में ही एक बीमारी का बहाना लोग तलाशते थे और ऐसा हुआ भी। एक बार एक लड़के ने अपनी बीमारी का लेकर के बहाना वहाँ पहुँचा, उसे एडमिट कराया गया, आश्रम में उसे भर्ती कराया गया। अब वहाँ पर उसने गांधी जी से 1 कप कॉफ़ी की इच्छा जाहिर की, लेकिन फिर गांधी जी उस समय तो नहीं कुछ बोले। बाद में जब वह ठीक हो गया तो उसे गांधी जी ने कहा कि मैं तुम्हें 1 कप कॉफ़ी ज़रूर दूंगा। और उसके बाद उन्होंने कहा कि कॉफ़ी के साथ उपमा या डोसा तो अच्छा रहता, क्योंकि तुम साउथ के हो, साउथ डिशेज अच्छा लगते हैं। लेकिन फिर उन्होंने कहा कि यह तो हम बना नहीं सकते, इसलिए उसके लिए सॉरी, मैं तुम्हारे लिए वार्म टोस्ट बना करके बनवा कर भिजवाता हूँ। इस तरह से गांधी जी घर गए और वहाँ पर आश्रम में अपने घर पर उन्होंने फिर किस तरह से प्रिपेयर करवाया होगा ऐसा लड़का सोचने लगा। लेकिन थोड़ी ही देर बाद फिर गांधी जी के वुडन सैंडल को जब उसने उसकी आवाज़ को सुना तो वह उसने देखा पलट करके तो गांधी जी ट्रे में कॉफ़ी और वार्म टोस्ट लेकर के चले आ रहे थे। उसे बड़ा आश्चर्य हुआ और साथ ही साथ इस बात को लेकर के अंदर ही अंदर भय उत्पन्न हुआ कि गांधी जी ने स्वयं यह ट्रे ले आने के लिए क्यों ऐसा किया। फिर जैसे ही गांधी जी उनके पास आए तो उन्होंने उनसे सॉरी बोला और बोला कि क्यों आपने यह स्वयं किया। तो गांधी जी ने कहा कि यह कस्तूरबा के सोने का वक्त था और मैं अनटाइमली आवर में किसी को डिस्टर्ब नहीं कर सकता, इसीलिए मैंने यह कॉफ़ी और वार्म टोस्ट आपके लिए स्वतः मैं यहाँ पर ले आया हूँ। फिलहाल अब समय को बर्बाद न करते हुए आप इस कॉफ़ी का आनंद लीजिए, क्योंकि ठंडी काफ़ी बेकार हो जाती है। और अब मैं जा रहा हूँ, लौट करके मेरा कोई आदमी आएगा और ये ट्रे ले जाएगा। ऐसा कहते हुए वो तो चले गए, गांधी जी तो चले गए, लेकिन लड़के को बड़ा ही लज्जा महसूस हुआ और उस लड़के ने अंदर ही अंदर बड़ी ही दुख महसूस किया। लेकिन फिर भी वह गदगद था कि गांधी जी ने उसके लिए यह बना करके काफ़ी ले आया। तो डियर चिल्ड्रन, नाउ डियर स्टूडेंट्स, से आई विल गिव यू द क्वेश्चन आंसर्स एंड अदर थिंग्स in my third video. Thank you. Good afternoon.